It starts with a quiet whisper from different parts of the world, each one describing a creature that should not exist yet somehow refuses to disappear. You can almost feel the air shift when the stories begin, because they come from places far apart, but they echo the same unease. Some believe these accounts are fragments of something older, something that moves beneath our awareness, waiting to be seen again. Alyoshenka appeared first as a small, fragile body in a Russian village. Witnesses swore it didn't look human. You can see the confusion on their faces even now. Caught in faded photographs and shaky interviews, microfacts linger here. An unusual skull shape, skin that seemed too smooth, proportions that didn't match a child. But that wasn't the strange part. The body vanished before experts could agree on anything, and the story dissolved into doubt. Then there's Kesha, another figure tangled in Russian folklore, described as a creature that almost resembled a woodland spirit. You can almost hear the forest quieting as people talk about it, as if nature itself held its breath. Some said it watched them from behind trees. Others insisted it walked like a person but moved like an animal. Theories formed, collapsed, and formed again, each one suggesting something hidden in the deep woods. But here's where the story breaks open. Far from Russia, in the Americas, the chupacabra stirred fear across rural towns. Reports mentioned drained livestock, odd puncture marks, and a figure with glowing eyes. You can feel the tension rise when farmers recall seeing it in the dark, moving just fast enough to blur. It felt like a predator out of place, or perhaps a relic of something older. Researchers revisited these cases in 2025, searching for patterns in the sightings, but nothing fit neatly. The Bunyip takes the tale even deeper into uncertainty. Australian waters hold the legend like a secret. People described a creature lurking in swamps, sometimes sounding like a roaring animal, sometimes silent like a shadow. One theory suggests it was a memory of an extinct species. Another claims it belonged to the Dreamtime stories, where creatures are more symbolic than physical. This is where the doubt thickens, because each explanation feels close but never close enough. Then something impossible happened. Along the Pacific coast, sightings of Caddy, short for Cadborosaurus, surfaced again. You can almost see the waves shifting as witnesses describe a long serpent-like body rising from the water. A microfact stands out here. Early sightings date back over a century with photographs that remain unresolved. Some believe it's a surviving marine reptile. Others think it's misidentified wildlife. But each sighting pulls the same thread of awe. For a moment, it seems like all of these tales might connect. Creatures from land, forest, swamp, and sea, all suggesting a hidden layer of nature that slips through our grasp. That's the false summit, because just when the pattern feels solid, it breaks. The timelines don't match, the descriptions drift apart, and the motives behind the sightings shift with culture, landscape, and fear. Here's the deeper layer. Sometimes mysteries survive because they hold a mirror to what we don't understand about ourselves. You can almost feel this truth settle in the quiet moments of each account. Each creature reflects a human question, a fear of the unknown, or a curiosity about the edges of our world. These stories remain alive because they live in that space between belief and doubt, where imagination breathes. Sometimes the truth survives only in the shadows. If creatures this strange rose from your own backyard, would you feel safe at night? What if all these legends point to one hidden law of nature we still haven't discovered? Dive into the next mystery and keep the binge going. Follow for more stories that refuse to stay buried.